Great evening, great evening, great evening. I am your host, Elias Santiago, and I want to bring you guys another video here tonight. I want to talk about denying the senses. Denying the senses. Let me fix my microphone really quick just so that you can hear me and see me. But I want to talk about putting yourself in a position where you are not accepting the reality that you are seeing on a daily basis. And this is something that is challenging for me. But when you look at the spiritual side of success, when you look at, the most successful people in the world, people that um, we're creating a successful company. When you look at the Steve Jobs of the world, the Jeff Bezos of the world, the Mark Zuckerbergs, people that, even my mentors, people like Alex Moore, people like Neno Torres, people that have what I want, that they were in a place where I was, and they are now in the place that I desired to be in. They were in a place where they were denying the results that they were seeing. And if you want to be able to hit your next level, whether it be in your life, in your business, wherever it is that you want to go, you have to be able to deny where you are right now, right? Denying the senses. So what are the senses, right? I want you to write down your five senses, because we're gonna make this very, very practical so that you can start applying these principles in your life. The first sense is being able to see, right? The second sense is being able to touch, right? Smelling, tasting, hearing, right? So, for example, what are you seeing? Right? Let's start with the first sense, sight. I have pictures around me, right? Right now, I'm currently located in State College, Pennsylvania. And in State College, it's a college town, right? My partner, I went to school here. My partner is still going to school here, right? She's getting her PhD. But what am I seeing on a daily basis? Right? I'm seeing, people going out, drinking, partying, football games, this, that. It's a really dope town, right? But you can get sucked into the culture where you're not focused on your vision, right? Everyone around you is just getting by, or just getting through school because, their parents are telling them that in order for them to be successful, they have to go to school, get a good job, right? You do have your anomalies, people that, want more out of life, but majority of people are just here to party, drink, and do drugs. Let's keep it 100, right? Let's keep it real. So what do I have around me? I have pictures. I have affirmations, right? I have goal cards. I have different pictures of where I would like to live out in front of me. This is the Porsche Towers in Miami. This is just an example. I want to simulate my mind to seeing wealth, to feeling wealthy, right? So I want you to start doing this for you, right? I want you to start creating your environment by the things that you see on a day-to-day basis. So let's move on to the second the second sense. Before you start seeing things differently, you have to think about, well, what do I truly want? What do I truly desire? Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What do I want to become when it comes to health, wealth, and happiness? And the second sense is seeing, right? I was gonna say hearing, but let's talk about, we talked about sight. I'm sorry. We spoke about sight. Let's talk about hearing, right? Hearing. So what are you hearing on a day-to-day basis? Right? All I listen to is affirmations. All I listen to is books, audios, different events that are going on virtually, different voice memos, tapes that I've recorded at events. These are things for you to start implementing in your daily routine. It is so important that you implement these in your daily routine, because on this journey of growing yourself, developing yourself, you have to be aware of who you're listening to, because every success, this is what one of my mentors told me, every success, every failure is connected to the person that you're listening to. So that is key. Being able to listen to the right person. Let's talk about let's talk about tasting, right? Tasting. What kind of things are you tasting on a daily basis, right? Are you eating the best possible foods? Are you drinking, you know, a an amount of water? Where's my water bottle? It's not with me right now. It's in the kitchen. But are you drinking water on a daily basis, or are you filling your body up with toxins, right? Here in a college town, the culture is, getting drunk Thursday through Sunday, right? What are you tasting on a daily basis? For example, my mentor, he used to live in New York, and he would taste the filth in New York City in the hood, right? So in order for you to taste different things, put yourself in a high vibrational environment, right? Going to a nice restaurant, maybe if you're 21 plus watching this, ordering, a glass of wine, an appetizer. If you're under 21, getting a nice appetizer, mingling where successful people are at, right? You can sort of taste these things. You can smell new environments, right? For example, when we talk about smell, um, being able to smell, that's a sense, right? Going to nice car dealerships, wherever, whichever vehicle is the vehicle of your choice, right? Whether it be a Lamborghini, whether it be Rolls Royce, whether it be, Audi, Mercedes Benz. Getting in new environments where you can smell the scents, right? The smells. Like, for example, I went to a 5-star, um, basically like penthouse building in Sunny Isles, and I just remember the smells. Like, as I was walking through the building, like it smelled like not like a doctor's office, but it smelled like a like just like a it just smelled incredible. It smelled really incredible. Like, it was scented, it was infused, it smelled clean. It didn't smell like garbage, it didn't smell like trash. You want to put yourself in environments where your senses are elevated despite the results that you're receiving right now. Despite the results you're receiving right now. So if you don't like the results that you're receiving, it's time for you it's time for you to start changing it by putting yourself in high vibrational environments. That's why I joined my community, because I realized that in order for me to elevate, I have to put myself in new environments so that I can start experiencing and start changing the senses that I've been used to. Right? So if you're getting value, I want you to drop a comment after you watch this, because this is key. This is key, being able to touch certain things, right? I remember I went to a jewelry store, and here where I live, and I put on the Rolex, right? I put on the Rolex. I put it on my wrist. I said, "Oh, I like this one." I just went in. I was dressed nice, and I just acted like, right. You just gotta act as if I started acting like I was gonna go buy the Rolex, and I started putting it on my wrist. I started feeling it, touching it. I even smelled it a little bit. The guy's looking at me like, what is this guy doing? But I was getting in the feeling of what it would be like to to feel it. So I want you to think about these senses. You spoke about sight, right? The sounds, being able to taste it, hear it, smell it. I want you to deny your senses in this very moment, and then deny what it is that you're experiencing, and start putting yourself in that vibration that you desire yourself to be. Who do you want to become in the next 2, 5, 10 years? Think from that person. What would they be doing? Where would they be eating? What car would they be driving? What colognes would they be wearing? Right? Are they involved with different groups, with different communities, with different networks? Start aligning yourself right now. It's be, do, then have. A lot of people, they want to have it first, then they want to do it, do the work, and then they want to become it, right? It's the opposite. You have to be, then you do it, and then you have it. So in order for you to hit your next level, deny your senses and fall in love with building your dreams using your five senses. Much love. Take care.